As I worked through 65 or so of Eugene and Jan's journals and read thousands and thousands of letters, as I had scores of interviews with people who were part of his life, it became very obvious to me that what was most important in telling Eugene's story was actually not the 39 or 40 books he's written, 22 million copies sold. It wasn't the way that many of us have understood him as one of the most influential pastors of the last century. It was really Eugene's presence, what it was like to be with him in his study overlooking Hughes Bay there at Flathead Lake, for there to be these vast spaces of silence, and all of a sudden to find out that the silence wasn't awkward. You were someone who knew something about God that you wanted to know, that you were someone who was deeply human. A year ago, I found a box of cassette tapes that had recordings of Eugene's sermons and leading worship at Christ Our King in Bel Air, Maryland. And it wasn't a very good recording, and it whirred, and it was scratchy, but I heard Eugene's gravelly voice as he said, "Let us worship God." And then there was silence. And I found myself leaning forward because I wanted to hear more from Eugene. I wanted to see what Eugene saw. I wanted to encounter God the way that Eugene encountered God. My hope is that in a burning in my bones, you are able to encounter some of Eugene's presence. What it was like to be with him, what it was like to pray with him, what it was like to encounter his smile and his laugh and his humanness. To enter Eugene's world. It's a beautiful one.